Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT News.
Good afternoon. The news continues as we approach 12:30. Bill Bryant and Barbara Bailey for WKYT.
A woman accused of killing her boyfriend will go before a judge in about a half an hour.
Lexington police arrested Vanessa Napier on Friday after they say she led officers on a nearly 50-mile chase in a bucket truck. They found her boyfriend's body then a day later and have now charged her with murder. WKYT's Sean Moody is tracking the investigation, and that is our top story at 12:30. Sean?
Vanessa Napier faces charges ranging from robbery to DUI to murder. Police say she killed her boyfriend, then led 5 different agencies on a chase in a stolen bucket truck on Friday. She'll be arraigned in about a half hour. Kentucky State Police arrested Napier on Friday morning. They say she stole a bucket truck from a gas station along Athens-Boonesboro Road, then led them on a chase that went from Fayette County to Richmond and back to Lexington. It ended on West Main Street, where state police say she hit a cruiser. The next day, Lexington police went out to a home on Athens-Walnut Hill Pike to do a welfare check on John Sharp. They said his family hadn't heard from him in a couple of days. Police said they found Sharp dead outside his home. Napier's arrest citation lists that address as her home as well and identifies Sharp as her boyfriend. Police say Napier killed Sharp but haven't said how or why they think that happened. Napier was still in jail facing charges related to that bucket truck incident when Lexington police charged her with murder and tampering with physical evidence early Sunday morning. In Lexington, Sean Moody, WKYT.
And Napier declined our request to talk from the Fayette County Detention Center.
A man is dead following a late-night crash involving a truck and a motorcycle. It happened at Nicholasville Road and South Point Drive. Lexington police say a truck turning from Nicholasville onto South Point hit the motorcycle. People who live in the area say it's a dangerous intersection.
My neighbor across the street got killed right here in this intersection.
How long ago?
Oh, that was maybe 2-3 years ago.
Right now, police don't know if speed or alcohol could have been involved in that crash. No charges have been filed against the truck driver. Well, enjoy the dry and sunny weather while you can.
Sounds like we're, getting a little break from the rain today, but that won't last long. We could have it back in the forecast tomorrow. WKYT meteorologist Micah Harris is here with a look ahead. Micah?
Well, the look ahead is a pretty good look ahead if you're just talking about today. But if you're talking about the next couple of days, well, we go back to that rainy pattern, at least for a couple of days. And then we drop the rain and bring the temperatures way back up. So there's a lot going on in this forecast. And it's kind of the forecast for you because all in all, it's not really changing all that much. Let's talk about what's going on in eastern Kentucky. You got to go far into Pike County to actually see some rain. Other than that, we are dry and good to go. And I expect the rest of the afternoon to be mainly dry. I don't really see much out there for us. Corbin, we're at 74 degrees. We're in the 80s in the Bluegrass region, pushing 79 there in Frankfort. Then you go southbound. That's where we're holding on to a little bit cooler conditions. The reason being, well, you have the cloud cover overhead. 86 by the afternoon. This is the first time in almost 10 days that we've actually seen temperatures close to average being that 86 degrees. So there's a small chance of rain in the forecast today, mainly for the east. Most of us do stay dry. It's about tomorrow. Here comes that rain. Are we looking at another flooding concern? Well, I'll have that in your extended day forecast, just about 10 minutes.
Okay, we'll see you then. Thank you. In today's break from the rain, we'll give people a chance to clean up after a lot of flooding in parts of the Commonwealth. Wallace Reed's driveway washed away Friday in flash flooding along Black Creek in Powell County. He tells us it took less than 2 hours for it to all happen.
The water was about 4 foot over top of my bridge, running. The creek was running. And, I thought it was gone.
Reed says the creek has flooded about 3 times over the last 35 years that he has lived there. It's the first time, though, that his driveway was washed away. Flooding also washed out part of an eastern Kentucky road. A stretch of Kentucky 700 in McCreary County in the southern part of the state is the area with a problem there. Part of the road slid down an embankment. You can see in that picture. Crews from the Kentucky Cabinet for Transportation are on the scene this morning. They've been there assessing the damage. And if you have eyewitness pictures, you can share them on WKYT.com.
2 people drowned on Kentucky Lake over the holiday weekend. Authorities say a woman slipped from an inner tube and fell into the water in the Cypress Bay area Saturday. The second victim was a 17-year-old who drowned while swimming in the Ken Lake area in Marshall County. Authorities say he called for help, but no one reached him in time. A Lexington man is accused of sexually abusing a young girl. Police arrested 63-year-old Cruz Mendoza Munoz outside the Thornton's gas station on North Broadway and Loudon Avenue. Police say he inappropriately grabbed a 7-year-old girl outside the store where he was already banned from the property.
Well, a violent crash during a NASCAR race early this morning injured several fans. A pack of cars got tangled up as Dale Earnhardt Jr. took the checkered flag in the Coke 0400 in Daytona, Florida. The crash sent Austin Dillon's car flying through the air at nearly 190 miles an hour and right into a protective fence. He wasn't hurt, but 5 others there were. The race finished just before 3 o'clock this morning because of a 3-hour rain delay. I always hate to see that, certainly. But,
absolutely.
Down to, again, just 5 injuries there and no fatalities, thankfully. Well, soccer fans across the U.S. are reveling in Team USA's big win at the Women's World Cup Championship.
A huge win. The Americans overwhelmed Japan 5-2 last night. Jerika Duncan has reaction now from Vancouver.
Team USA MVP Carly Lloyd says she hasn't slept a wink since the U.S. women's soccer team won the World Cup in spectacular fashion.
Our team is just super proud. It took all 23 players to get this done.
The U.S. had 4 goals in the first 16 minutes of the final against Japan. Lloyd scored a hat trick, meaning she made 3 goals in 1 game, including this stunning shot from midfield. As the match neared the end, Lloyd gave her captain armband to 35-year-old forward Abby Wambach. The former FIFA Player of the Year has said this will be her last World Cup.
She deserves it. I mean, she's been a legend. She's been an inspiration on and off the field.
I was asking my teammates next to me, I'm like, seriously, am I alive? I feel like this is like what heaven is supposed to feel like.
Fans across the U.S. cheered the victory.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
It was amazing, so incredible.
Good. Japan is a very quality team, but we did amazing.
The win is sweet revenge for the U.S. team who lost to Japan in the 2011 final. That astounding 5-2 win now makes the USA-Japan matchup the highest-scoring Women's World Cup final ever. Jerika Duncan, CBS News, Vancouver.
Lloyd's hat trick is the first ever in a Women's World Cup final and the fastest ever in World Cup history, men or women.
All right, now the celebration.
And that will continue for a while.
Right, great.
Well, researchers are hoping to eradicate type 1 diabetes with a new pill.
And why REM sleep is so important for young brains. Chelsea Edwards has the details in this Better Living report.
Children need rapid eye movement or REM sleep in order to solidify memories in their brains, according to a new study. Washington State researchers performed their sleep study on young animals. They found animals that were prevented from achieving REM sleep were unable to hold on to brain connections they'd made the day before. Scientists are testing whether a pill can prevent type 1 diabetes. The large international study funded by the National Institutes of Health is tracking 400 adults and children who are at risk for developing the disease. Participants are given either one insulin pill or a placebo each day. A smaller preliminary study showed the immune systems of children changed when they took insulin pills. And most fireworks accidents happen in the 4 weeks around the 4th of July. A new poll finds 1/3 of Americans have been injured or know someone who's been injured by fireworks. The American Academy of Ophthalmology says only 10% of adults wear protective eyewear when handling fireworks, and parents are far more likely to let young children play with sparklers than let them near a birthday candle or cook at a stove. Sparklers burn almost 10 times hotter than boiling water. Those are some of today's top health stories. Chelsea Edwards for CBS News, Los Angeles.
And it's good to have you along on WKYT. We have a lot more news coming up for you. If you're interested in learning a trade like HVAC or carpentry, now is your chance for that. We'll have details about the Building Institute, how you can enroll in it and learn.
Also exploring the great outdoors this summer and tips for protecting Kentucky's forests. We'll talk with an expert.